Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the home mentoring session of accountancy. Myself, CSK Khanna from the SD Vidya School of Balakand. Dear students, in our previous lesson, we had learned how to develop an accounting equation, and we had also learned that what the rules for debit and credit to be followed with reference to various types of the accounts, and we had categorized all of them into 5 main heads. They were assets, liabilities, capital, income or revenue, as well as the losses or the expenses account. In today's lecture, we will learn what the double entry system is there and what are the important type of the accounts and what are the rules applicable with reference to these different type of the accounts. As I share with you that all the different type of the accounts as well as the entries or the record which is maintained in the books of account, that is based upon a very important aspect that is known as the dual aspect, and double entry system of maintenance of books of accounts is also based upon this very important aspect. This aspect always say that every business transaction has at least 2 aspects, and both the aspects should be recorded in the books of account. So the whole accounting system that is based upon this very important aspect, and on the basis of this aspect we had developed a very important system of accounting that is known as the double entry system of accounting. Now first of all, we must understand what we mean by the double entry system of accounting or of bookkeeping, that means to maintenance record or to preparation of the financial statements. Now let's understand what double entry system is. Double entry system bookkeeping refers to a system of accounting, as I shared with you, that it is a system bookkeeping or a system of accounting. Under this system, 2 aspects of accounting, debit or credit of every transactions are involved, and individual record of person or thing or an item of income or an expense is called an account. Every debit has equal amount of credit, so the total of all debits must be equal to the total of all credits. So here please understand, as I told you, that account is a format in which the information relating to particular heading is recorded there. It had the 2 sides. Left side is known as the debit side, right side is known as the credit side, and we record the information in that. Now definitely when we record the information in that, there are certain rules and regulations on the basis of which we record the information, and both the sides, left side is known as the debit side and right side is known as the credit side. Now in order to understand what those different rules are there on the basis of which we record the information, we must first understand what are the different type of accounts. Different type of accounts, they are categorized into 2 broad categories. In different books they may be having 3 type of accounts may be given, but although they are given 3, but they are basically in 2 categories. First it is known as the personal account, and second it is known as the impersonal account. Now personal account has its own types. Impersonal account has the 2 types. One is called as the real account and other is called the nominal account. So if you categorize them stately to these type of the accounts, you would find that they are basically 3 types of account: personal account, real account and nominal account. Or if you categorize them to 2 broad categories, they are personal and impersonal, but overall they remains the 3 categories of the accounts. Now understand what these different type of the accounts are there. First it is the personal account. Personal account means all the account which are related to individual person, company, firm or partnership firm or of an individual, they all are grouped into one account. They are called the personal account. All the accounts which are relating to the names of individual, companies, firms, boards, partnership firms or any other artificial entity, they all are categorized as the personal account. For example, Ram account, Mohan account, Kunal and Company account, CBSE account, CBDT account, Delhi University account. They all are categorized into personal account. Now, a very relevant question arises. What are the different types of the personal account? Please understand, in personal account there are the three subcategories, or personal account they can be divided into three categories. First is known as the natural personal account. Natural personal account means all the accounts which are linking to the natural person. As I share with you, Ram account, Krishan account, Radha account, Sohan account, Radhelal account, all those accounts which are linking to the names of the natural person, they are known as the natural personal account. Second category is divided of the personal account known as the artificial person account. Artificial person account, that actually they are not the person of bone and flesh, but the law recognize them as a person, like the company's account, board's account, partnership firm's account, or any other artificial entity account. Please understand, artificial personal account means those accounts which are not actually natural human beings. They are not the account of the human beings which are living, because they are categorized into the natural personal account, but they are artificial because law recognize them that they are the persons. So artificial personal account are those accounts which are relating to the names of the companies, names of the boards, partnership firm, or any other artificial entity. The third subdivision of personal account is representative personal account. Representative personal accounts are those accounts which represent to any third party, and they include outstanding expenses account, prepaid expenses account, accrued incomes account, unearned incomes account. So all the accounts which are relating to these names, they are categorized as the very important category of personal account, representative personal account. So all the three types of the personal account, three types of personal account, or three subdivisions of the personal account: natural personal account, artificial personal account, and the representative personal account. Now, second category comes to the impersonal account, and they are to be subdivided into two categories. One is called as the real account, and other is called the nominal account. Now, what do we mean by the real account? The real account refers to those accounts whose value is in terms of money and the properties of the business. Example, machinery account, cash account, building account, investment account. Please understand, all the accounts of the assets of a business, they all are called as the real account, or they are categorized as the real account because they are having the value in terms of the money and the properties. Once again, all the accounts which are categorized as the assets of a business and has the value in terms of money, they all are categorized as the real account. For example, cash account, machinery account, building account, investment account, debtors account, they all are the real accounts. The third type of accounts is called the nominal account. Now, nominal account means what? Nominal account refers to those accounts which are only mentioned but does not exist, is known as the nominal account. Example, expenses and income accounts. Once again, understand, nominal account means all the accounts which are relating to the expenses, income, profit and gains, except to the representative. Again, understand, nominal accounts are those accounts which are associated with the expenses, losses, income, profit and gains, but they does not include the representative personal account like the outstanding, prepaid, unearned and accrued. So nominal accounts refers to those accounts which are associated with the expenses, losses, profit, gains and incomes. So this way we had categorized and understood the different types of the accounts, and broadly they are of the three categories: personal account, real account, nominal account. Personal account is further subdivided into three categories: natural, artificial, and representative. Real account, all the accounts relating to the assets of the business. Nominal account, all the accounts which are relating to the expenses, losses, profit, gains, and income of the business. So we had learned the three types of the accounts. I would continue in my next video relating to the type of the accounts and with certain examples.